Oh, hello there. You might have noticed we're doing things a little bit differently this week. Well, I got a new desk, and to be honest, I don't know what to do with the camera. Damn, that's good ginger ale. But don't worry, we're still going to be your first pick for Dota 2 news. On with the news this week, TPL, WePlay, and ESL EMS, those are all the names of the new tournaments, coming your way. Twitch goes turbo, and there are no new heroes, but you can choose what language to play in, which will guarantee no Cyrillic characters on your screen unless you want to see them. like that'll help. Your first pick for Dota 2 news, I'm WhatIsBroke. It's February 8th, and this is Around the Hearth. Now let's get started with something really big. The EMS 1 or ESL Major Series 1 has been announced, and trust me when I tell you, it's going to be huge. 4 seasons will take part during 2013 each, with a $39,000 prize pool. That's a lot of cash. Now the tournament will go down in the following fashion. 24 teams will play each season, with 8 coming from the top of last season and 16 teams coming from the A Series, which is an ongoing league running alongside EMS 1. Take notice that these 16 can only be European teams. Now, since there's no season prior to this one, the 8 pro teams were handpicked from applications. The 24 teams will compete in 4 single elimination cups, where the 8 invited teams get a head start starting out in round 2. Each cup has their own prize pool of $900, pretty respectable, and each team will get points according to their position. The 12 teams with the most points at the end of these cups will advance to the round-robin style group stage, along with the 4 highest-ranked North American teams from the A Series. This will create a group stage with 4 groups, where each of the top 2 of each group advance to the live offline playoffs, which will be held in a single elimination best-of-3 bracket. Got all that? Well, we still have a bit to go through. Need a breather? It's fine, I'll wait. Whew. Ginger ale's hitting me harder than usual. Well, you ready to go? Here's the dates for this season. Try to keep up. Remember that anyone can sign up for the A Series, so if you're feeling up to the task, go for it. Season 1 already has the dates, with the 4 cups happening February 12th to 14th, 19th to 21st, 26th to 28th, and March 12th to 14th. Groups A and B will play on March 18th through 24th, and Groups C and D will play the 25th to the 31st. The grand offline finals will happen April 20th to 21st. And we're not done just yet. The invited teams for the first season have already been announced, and here they are: Fnatic EU, 3D Max, Navi, Mouse Sports, No Tidehunter, DD Dota, Team Empire, and Virtus Pro. Well, I think that's all the ESL news I've got for you now. Oh, the caster team will consist of Kawa, Toby1, and Epi. Alright, now I think we're done. Another brand new tournament is the WePlay Dota 2 League, and here are the details for Season 1. 32 teams from Europe and North America will play for a chance at $10,000 in cash prizes and an additional $10,000 of gaming gear. 24 teams will be invited, and an additional 8 will qualify through online qualifiers. Now, there will be 2 of these for each region, EU and NA. The first round of qualifiers will take place on the 16th to 17th of February. More details will be announced about this tournament and will be revealed at a future date, and of course, we'll keep you up to date. What we can tell you right now are the names of the first 8 teams invited. These are Navi, Virtus Pro, Empire, No Tidehunter, Fnatic EU, Team Liquid, Evil Geniuses, and Dignitas. The English casting for this competition will be handled by the lovely gentlemen over at Beyond the Summit, and the Russian casting will be handled directly by the WePlay team. Now, the last tournament recently announced isn't a new one, but we welcome it back with open arms nonetheless. The Premier League is back with season number 4 and a prize pool of $10,000. 8 teams were invited, with 2 additional teams qualifying. Each team will play all others in a round-robin fashion, and the top 4 will advance to the double bracket playoffs. Here are the teams: Virtus Pro, No Tidehunter, Dignitas, Fnatic EU, Team Liquid, Absolute Legends, Team Empire, Mouse Sports, and the qualifiers Pain Gaming and Ice Climbers. The starting date is Sunday, the 10th of February, and casting will be done by Blaze and Rainmaker in English and Versuta in Russian. Well, Twitch.tv just recently announced their newest feature, Twitch Turbo. For just $9 a month, Twitch Turbo users will be able to watch streams ad-free. Yes, that's all streams ad-free, as well as having a special chat feature such as a custom emoticon set, more chat colors, and a special Twitch.tv Turbo badge to display proudly amongst the commoners. Now, for those of you who worry what this will mean for individual stream subscriptions, don't worry, there's no cause for alarm. Justin Wong from Twitch TV explained that if you subscribe to Twitch Turbo, you won't see ads on any streams, but the streamers will be paid as if you've seen the ad. As always, you can still subscribe to individual streams and receive special perks such as HD streams, VODs from your favorite players. Also, it's rumored that Twitch Turbo will cause your speakers to play a loud vroom every time you turn on Twitch. This has not been confirmed yet, but I've got my race car helmet ready just in case. The SEA League is all over and a new winner has been crowned. Neolution.Orange beat Zenith 3-0 in a clean sweep in a best of 5 to take the tournament, halting Zenith's win streak. NeoES.In beat Departure to secure 3rd place, and it was a really great tournament, so I recommend you check out the VODs over on Beyond the Summit. Now, I bet you thought we were done with tournaments, Well, we're not. The Defense 3 playoffs are still going strong, and here are the latest results. Round 2 of the upper bracket will have Dignitas versus No Tidehunter and Virtus Pro versus EG. Round 2 of the lower bracket consists of 3D Max versus Team Liquid, Mousesports versus DD Dota, Fnatic EU versus 4FC, and Navi has already beaten Empire to move on to round 3. Now remember, the playoffs will continue until we have an upper bracket and lower bracket champion, and then those teams will compete in the grand finals for the prize of $10,000. Alright, well, this week's update in Dota doesn't have a new hero. Sad, I know, but there's still some really great additions. The biggest release is team matchmaking and ranking, along with the language setting. That's the bulk of it, honestly. We've got another 4 sets added to the store, the Premier League ticket with a courier. The courier sets will upgrade when you watch more games, and the Lotus chest now has a key in the store with some decent loot, including the Lich and Warlock wards. Oh, and Cluckles the Brave has arrived, finally allowing us to say, has anyone bought the chicken, and not sound weird. On the back end, more work continues on the unreleased guide system. Tide and Lich have incoming wards and a bunch of other items added in that you should check out on Cyborg Matt's website. The poll. Last week I asked you, the defense is finally getting serious as the playoffs commence, and it's the perfect time to place your bets. Who's going to be the most used or banned hero? A. Batrider has Imba Initiation. That was 28% of you answering that. Nyx is the most annoying thing in the game. That was 24%. Darkseer is still the top hero ban. That's 9%. Magnus Reverse Polarity wins games, 23%. And E. We'll see Fan and Lancer in every freaking game one way or another. 16% answered that. This week's question, how much would you pay for an adorable little courier? A. $5 is my limit when it comes to couriers. B. I'll use up to $10 if it's really, really cute. C. I love my team, but charging so much for their courier isn't cool. D. I'd buy a one-leg yelping chihuahua for $20 if it has my favorite team on it. Well, that's it for me. I guess I need to go find a place to put this camera for next week. But until then, I'm going to figure out how to finance my personal courier selection to figure out some things that I don't really need, sort of like this pipe, maybe that toaster over there too.